college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed with a national championship game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Caught over the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They just run the ball. They're just shy of midfield now.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Canes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Hurricanes come to the line with first and goal. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Call is quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looking to throw in the first play of this semifinal. And the hitter just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christine, on this spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
He's going to try to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. Breaking free at the 35. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one match.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that run good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass rush gets home.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looking deep to the right side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on 4th and a mile.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. With sure hands, it's Harris. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the 1st down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up 1st downs, and they did it right there.
Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Looking to throw yet again. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Caught by the receiver. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hurricanes come to the line in a hurry up. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown one pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for his back. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here. It's a deep shot to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this... has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fires it to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Contact as he threw it. Oh, that one's picked off. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. What did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the 1st half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0.
Miami, 35, Oregon, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's caught. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Good job they're finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
42. 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss.
Breaks into the clear. The 40. At the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oregon, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a wide receiver screen. What a catch and run by the junior. Big chunk gain of the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
He's got it with room to run. Breaks clear in open space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's crowded. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Makes the grab. It's Crowder. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows...
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the second half.
Point after, knocked right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A screen to the wide receiver. Across the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. With the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he drops back in the gun. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Punt over the middle. It's crowded. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Catch made on the out route. He's in the clear. He'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Lost it on the dive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
49, Oregon, 27.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense.
Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
But this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
27.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? This time it's complete. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the ball is hauled in. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff to the back. He gets loose. First down and more. He's still running. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of postseason.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Press coverage now from the secondary. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. He'll try a pass here. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender, or here he tries to put too much on it and the ball comes a little bit short.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Has a first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll slot the ball now at the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
That's reeled in. It's Harris. Clean through the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
With this big a fourth-quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these four verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Chewing clock with the running game. Has the first down and more. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And on fourth down, right back to the running game. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure.